Uh, what has Adrian Peterson meant to this offense thus far?
I think, a little bit of, I guess I don't know how to say this. I think he's embodied kind of a little bit what we want to be about. I think not only as an offense, but a team. I just think the way he's played on that edge, physical, relentless. I think that's what we want to be about, not only as an offense, but a football team, playing with that kind of an edge all the time, that kind of physicality. And he certainly helped set the tone for us quite a few times this year.
The Giants traded a couple of their players away. They're obviously not having a good record coming into the game. How do you guys make sure you keep the focus level high this week?
They're a good football team. You turn on the tape. I think, the bunch of games they've been in, had chances to win versus really good football teams. Been, only a couple plays away here and there. And it's a division game. It's this early in the season. They're a prideful group. This is going to be we'd be lying to ourselves if we didn't think this was going to be a physical test. I think that's it. It's easy when you turn on the tape to see that these guys aren't that far away.
Sort of on that note, they also just got rid of 2 guys on defense. I don't know if advantage is the word, but do you guys look at this thinking like sort of fire sale per se for them, that there's really an opportunity to pounce, that they're kind of vulnerable right now?
I'm not going to get too wrapped up in that. Who knows how they'll take it? Maybe it's going to fire them up, if anything. Maybe they get, who knows the psychology of all that, and I certainly don't want to get caught up in it, I guess, for us trying to prepare for them, whoever's out there. And all those guys have played all year anyway, in and out. So getting ready for them collectively as a group.
Alex, how's the progression going of, I guess, getting more acclimated with not having Jamison out there and Paul out there and CT, and I guess getting comfortable with, even another set of guys?
Yeah. I think certainly had more and more reps with those guys, not only in practice but in games. The next guy's up, and continue to take advantage of those reps. So I think that's all been great work for us, and I think it is always a progression that you're working towards. But yeah, it's been great work, and obviously we hope to get those guys back as soon as possible. But I think that's only a good thing to build the rapport with the guys that have stepped up.
The offense has had a couple drives at the end of the first half the past couple weeks where you've had chances to collect points but haven't. Have you noticed any trends on those drives or things that you can address so the next time you have that chance?
Certainly some missed opportunities. Sorry to cut you off. No question, the last 2 weeks have had great opportunities to get some points there into half, at least to give ourselves a chance. And it didn't get done the last 2 weeks for different reasons, but certainly I felt like missed opportunities out there by us on offense. So yeah, something that no doubt looked to improve on for sure.
We talked a little bit Sunday about some of the inaccurate throws, but do you feel like you saw the field better this week, and then occasionally we just missed on the accuracy of the throw itself?
To me, I think as far as from an accuracy standpoint, there were 2 throws to me that really stood out. Certainly the one to Sprink in the end zone, and then the one on the sideline to Mike. A lot of the other ones, I felt like I put it where I wanted to. So I don't view it like that. Certainly do you miss? Is it always an accuracy standpoint? Sometimes I'm trying to miss in the right places and trying to throw a ball in those spots. So, but those were the 2 for me that jump out. You got to hit.
You guys are in first place in the division, but also, there's still plenty of room to improve, obviously. How do you balance those 2 things offensively where the defense has played a large role in the wins, but also you've picked up the wins?
Yeah, I think the focus is to try to win a ball game every single week, whatever it takes to try to win. With that, as you stack the weeks together, you hope that you are moving in the right direction, that you're trending. For us, certainly, when you look at us as a unit, that's what I'm talking about as a unit, that we're moving in the right direction. But like I said, as a team, the challenge every week is to find a way to win as a team. All 3 phases, whatever that takes to win that matchup. And how do you get that done? That's the problem you're trying to solve every week.
Do you guys feel like you are
Yeah, I mean, I think the exciting thing is that certainly there's a lot of room for improvement for us out there, especially offensively as a unit, that we've left some plays out there for sure. And encouraging that when you do get, you start hitting some of those, obviously we'll be that much better.
You had a couple of tight window throws to Josh Doxson. Did you see something different out of him, or is it more just situational, it came up and you were going to him?
Probably a little bit of both. I thought he played great. I thought he played really, really physical, and he had to. We needed him to, and he did. He stepped up, was aggressive to the football, aggressive with his releases. I thought he played really, really big for us when we needed him, and obviously I think hoping to build on that.
Alex, the last few years across the league, teams have been going for it more on fourth down. Year over year, it's going up and up. You have any theory as to why? And what are kind of the emotions when it's fourth down and whatever it is, 4th and 1, and keep a drive alive, or how distinctly different, if they are, than the other downs?
There's probably a ton of reasons why that trend's happening. I think one of the big ones, I think coaches are way more aware of the statistics, to play that kind of the analytics deal, and then I think it's situationally knowing those things, where you are on the field, time of game, all those things playing in it, opponent you're playing. I think a lot of those things play into that, and I think coaches are more aware of all those things, and therefore, obviously, I think playing the numbers, which sometimes do say to go for it. So, also could just be trendy. Too. I mean, a little bit, like guys, it's going around. So, probably a lot of reasons for it.
Yeah, just fast, because you were talking about the sprinkle throw, and it just seems like such a throw that you've always made so easily in your career. And I just was wondering what happened on that, if that was.
Yeah, looking at it in hindsight, for me, not to delve into it too far, just expecting him, for me, expecting him to flatten and run away. And obviously, as he kept running for the corner, and then a matter of obviously, I think, too much air on that throw and it just sailing. But that was my mindset as I came out, with the safety chasing him from behind. So,
I know we've asked this probably a little bit before at other times, but is this still that's going to, with time, that's all going to, that mindset will click more, and it's just, it's still early in this process?
Yeah, I mean, there are some times without a doubt, I think that you're going to go through some things for a first time out there. I mean, you'd love to avoid that, but sometimes it's unavoidable. I mean, you can't get it all repped out here. But that's on us as players to make the play. I think sometimes you got to go out there and just make the play. So certainly there was one we missed, that I missed. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, thanks.